Yo, so this has been a long time coming, but what we're going to be doing today, and maybe for a few, runs, we're going to be taking a look at Rising Dusk's unofficial balance patch. So this might, I know a bit about a lot of the changes, but I've never actually played with it myself, so this will be a relatively fresh deep dive, and we'll take a break from our Umbra streak here and just do true random and see what we get. Alright, attuned 5 multiply. Alright, so there's different levels of attuned now. This still equals the original crit builder, so essentially nothing has really changed with crit builder, but it's worth noting that there's now like different levels of attuned, which is cool, right? Vine Grasp remains the same. Glacial Seal. Interesting, okay. I mean, it's just straight up better, which is fine, because it sucked before, right? So, it's back down to a 1 cost. That's what is the original cost of this unit. But then on top of the Frostbite effect, it just does 2 damage. Honestly, that sounds amazing. Especially early game, that's gonna like wreck face. We got Tethys. I'll be interested to see the difference. Definitely there'll be differences with Tethys, right? And I don't think there's any changes to the enemies or anything. That was actually an idea I kind of had for a mod, like harder enemy waves, kind of. So you can see both of these are changed. The handheld totem just gets nice stats, but also instead of striking, it does prepare. So that would be at the start of any turn. Basically, it does a spell weakness, so you could put it on top floor and still basically have half of a whatever you call it. What do you call it? Totem fragment, which is, I've mentioned it before. I think you could nerf totem fragment to basically this effect, and it would still be great. So I might just do that, but Chillwind, for the record, it does the normal Chillwind kind of thing here, but then it also just kind of has an enchantment, I guess, kind of game-wide that, I actually don't know if that's just on this floor or not, and does it have to be alive, but Frostbite deals 1 per stack. That'd be interesting to see. I mean, honestly, with Glacial Seal, maybe that just kind of makes sense. I mean, handheld totem probably works with basically any deck. I'm kind of tempted to try Chillwind just because we're starting with the Glacial Seal. I mean, why not, right? I do actually think, though, that probably the spell weakness path is just amazing. Put it up top, hope for flexing into Conduit, and you've got a totem, half of a totem fragment up top. That's just really powerful. And Frozen Lance also got a buff here, attuned 2, so could get actual decent damage from spell upgrades, but still, we'll play around with it. Root Seed's got a buff, which is interesting. Basically triggers rejuvenation. Stewards remain the same. Artifacts don't change in this either, by the way. I think he was, I don't know if he's talking about having a separate mod for that or whatnot. Might as well just do the seaweed so we get potentially some value out of it. I mean, I have to imagine we're able to basically kill anything in the game here. Boom. Alright, I am gonna greed for this. Pretty nice there. If I draw Crit Builder, I want to be able to play it. Then there's the conundrum there, but I'm pretty sure this is just fine. I don't want to, take damage there. silence there was nice. I don't know what does more damage, this or this. So I'm doing 10 Frostbite, but that would be doing, you know, I think this has to be better, right? Yeah, look at that. These Frostbite stacks are ridiculous. So the only thing, you know, I wonder if I can see in the logbook, does it show the changes properly? Like, yeah, it does. So everything... My only fear, I guess, with this patch is that it just makes the game significantly easier, because it makes a lot of the weak stuff powerful, but does it weaken the overpowered stuff, you know? Like, Deranged Brute looks still pretty busted, right? Like, I would be maybe it's not his intent to do so, but I'd be interested to see. Well, I guess at least Apex Imp has been scaled back a bit. Well, I don't know. It still looks incredibly powerful. I mean, Apex Imp, yeah, it might have been scaled back a little bit here to not be as stupidly high rolly, but it still looks like incredibly powerful, I'd say. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if any of these really have significant, like Fledgling Imp is still pretty busted, it looks like. I'd be fine, like, taking the actual Imp unit back down to Rage 3, but keeping the Essence at 5, because that's kind of a running thing with Imps, right? Like, you look at Molting Imp, the Imp itself only does 5, but the Essence does 15. I would be interested to see if maybe he's interested in scaling some of the stuff back, the overpowered stuff. The overpowered stuff in the base game, because I feel like you kind of want to give and take, right? Maybe he just wants to make the bad stuff better, though, and just keep the original stuff largely the same. Like, you know, Railbeater still looks pretty. It's the same as before. So busted. Steelworker still busted. Alpha Fiend gets obviously a big rework here. Well, we don't need to go through every unit yet, but we'll just. It's just something I thought about. So Mollusk Mage doesn't change. Interesting. I mean, it still has its purposes, right? Flash Freeze remains the same. Crystallis remains the same. I mean, with our deck, Flash Freeze seems pretty dang good, right? Steel Enhancer remained the same. Glimmer. That's an interesting change to sharpen. It's funny because, like, conceptually I feel like this card still sucks, right? But at least it's not so bad now. It's, like, takeable. I'm still probably not going to take it. Like, I think that says something about their card, right? I'm tempted just to take Steel Enhancer. That could give me survivability on Tethys. I like that. Husk could be decent if I need a tank or a damage dealer, so we'll just take that. Oh, wait, Husk got changed. Wow. Okay, definitely as a tank. Oh, this unit was already powerful, but it looks even more powerful now. So same as before, except now on Revenge it gets +2, so absolutely we can just frontline with that. Make it be a tank that also kills things. Feel like I'll just go left here. I want to put some health on Glacial Seal. Yeah. Even if it's just a battle stone. Like, even like Animus of Will has always been pretty powerful. I'd as much as I'd hate to see it, I'd like to see some of the stuff scaled back. I think because if it's balance, you want to give and take, right? But I thought he changed Vine Mother. I swear I thought I heard him talking about that. Is there something I'm missing here with Vine Mother? Because Vine Mother seems like it's just bad. You know, or the vanilla is just bad and it's kind of remained in its vanilla state. Maybe he just hasn't got around to it yet. I mean, it might be okay here. I don't know though. Oh, what was the essence for Husk? Is it still... Oh, interesting. That's a cool essence. I like that essence. You know, I like the Husk rework. I do worry it's a bit overpowered though, but we'll see. But I like... It's like cool, kind of in a vacuum. I'm thinking maybe you could take the base stats down, like have it just start with no attack or something. Wouldn't be that out of the question, but yeah. We will see. I would take the Vine Mother here if I didn't already have the Husk, I feel. Like, I would be down to do it. Like, it would help with incants. But I don't know if it helps enough, right? It'd be an extra incant per turn. Like, I could put... I already have floor space issues. I'm debating the Animus of Will, though. Might as well. I do want to fit this Glacial Seal on the floor. I don't want to put it into a unit because I kind of want its actual effect. Like, flat 2 on incant. Which almost makes me wonder, like, what if I... We already know Husk is going to be powerful. What if I just put Husk into Vine Mother? Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm going to just do that right now. It's obviously would have just been more powerful to keep Husk, but I feel like it's just going to be so powerful anyway that let's just play around with it. Might as well, right? Spell Chain Steel Enhancer seems okay. 10 and Pierce there is alright. We're definitely going to Shardville here. Quick. Could add a Battlestone here. And what if I just went like hardcore into like I could large stone the Husk or the Vine Mother. And now we've got our floor. I'm gonna just go to Shardville here, fuck it. Why not go to 60 shards? Let's do it. If I get a Channel Song, that'd be a good card for getting the Glacial Seal out. Let's do this. Get more revenges this way, right? So, put you down, put this down. Do this. We'll take a little bit of damage here, so be it. Ouch. Come on, Glacial Seal. There that bastard is. Look at that. Pretty powerful. Give ourselves some time to scale here. Should actually give the damage to the other units since they have more health, but you know. Just do that, even though there's really no point to doing that. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna absolutely wreck this guy. Yeah. So the only problem really is that Glacial Seal's not a priority draw. We could put Mollusk Mage into Glacial Seal, or I could just I could like go full YOLO and just self-infuse. I mean, these Hellvents do suck though. Like they're pretty low value. I could take this one, though. I don't need this Merchant of Steel, right? I'm just giving up a Vortex. So I could take another seal here, and then I could self-infuse there. I'm down with that. Either way, I don't know if I'm taking any of this stuff. So, ooh, interesting. Look at that. Wow. Okay, Energy Siphon is super powerful now. It's just double stacked by default and has sap 1. That might be a little bit powerful. Dedo is the same. I could probably use Dedo, though. Like, I have this Steel Enhancer already. Like, it would be nice to have a heal. One that does damage, too. We're gonna go left here. Might as well do that. We're gonna have a lot of stings, but that's not a bad thing. Like, I could maybe take a pip upgrade. Ooh, Cuddlebeard. I mean, yeah, this is just a hilarious Frostbite build coming together here. Don't really need any of this, to be honest. Oh, yeah, One Harm Tome. That's a very interesting upgrade. I mean, honestly, against Divinity, I'd say it's a downgrade, unless you're setting up mid or bottom. Because usually, I guess the one thing I would say here is that, yeah, outside of Divinity, this will be an upgrade straight up to the card, you know. But then, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually that much of an upgrade. Melee Weakness 4 is quite a lot of extra damage. I guess if you could finagle it that you can pop that melee weakness against a weak unit, then it's okay, but I actually kind of think I would prefer Fragile, just on a conceptual level. Obviously, we could give it a shot, but probably not in this run. Doesn't really make much sense in this run. This one, okay, finally something got scaled back. Wildwood Tome. I mean, I would say, yeah, it was kind of powerful, but I wouldn't. It's an odd one, just seeing some of the others that weren't scaled back to scale this one back, but this one makes sense. I mean, it's totally fine to make this a 2 cost, and this one remains the same, which I think is fine. It's like an odd card because it's so good, but it's not really overpowered, right? It's just really good. I think I would take the Umbra Stone here. I mean, my frontliner will eventually be getting a pretty good amount of damage with the Revenge. Kinda, I don't know. Maybe just 2 on Revenge isn't that much. Either way, I'll take the Umbra Stone. Alright. Do this. Oops, I didn't. Well, I was gonna have to make that play anyway. So this is a little bit fucked. Poor Tethys. This is fine though. I think just Glacial Seal and Vine Mother should be able to. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, duh. Vine Grasp. Perfect. You're silenced, so that's good. Let's just remove that. I love that we got that Frostbite in. Alright, that dies, so we can do that. I'm greedy. Let's just get that out of there. Sorry about that. Might as well incant as much as we can here, right? So I will say, in a general sense, this is just a lot easier so far, right? Like 75 shards on a normal run with the combo and cards I have, we'd be dead. So definitely powerful. I don't even care about breaking the spell weakness there. Let's just get this thing out of there. I mean, she does have a lot of lifesteal stacks, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine here. I guess I'll put the damage meg there. I mean, I should probably just Vine Grasp that one back, right? How the hell do I still have stewards? Haven't I played 7,000 of them out already? Like, what the hell? Alright, not too bad. Hoarfrost effort. Oh my god. That's pretty powerful. I think in a vacuum this change makes sense. This becomes a pretty good card, though I do wonder with so many upgrades to Frostbite if this isn't kind of getting out of hand, right? Gifts remains the same. Weird that Spikes remains the same. This is a card I always felt was kind of weak, but... so you take, so this Siren actually got scaled back, it looks like. Which is interesting. I kind of feel like, I mean, Siren is obviously like a pretty good card, but... on this, I wonder if that... I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's still going to be a decent card, right? But it's interesting that that one got scaled back. Silphite got a buff to their stats, which is nice. I like that change. One of the big downsides of those cards is just how horrible their stats are, right? And that is such a interesting... that is such an interesting infusion. I like it, but I just wonder if, It is a bit odd, though. I guess just theme-wise, because it's like, it doesn't really fit at all the card. But then again, that you'd have to change this card, which I feel like it's nice to keep the original theme of it, right, with the spell weakness. I really like that infusion, though. Just in a general sense. That's very cool. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe though in practice it might not be that OP or even that powerful of a infusion. I do think for this run, I just want to stick to the units I have. We have a lot of. You know what? I'm going to do a lot of Universal Balance Patch runs. I'm committed to it. Yeah, I mean, we'll skip these. I do just want to use the... I want to see if I can win with just Glacial Seals and this Vine Mother and the Tethys. So I could... Here's a problem. I've between the Vine Mother and the Thorn Fruit, I already have a double draw upgrade. I don't think I need a draw upgrade. It's going to be either Ember or Pip. Like, Pip would be nice, because I'm probably Hellventing Glacial Seal here. I think I am just going to take Pip. I want to get so many of these Glacial Seals on the floor. Hopefully I can just find Glacial Seal as a unit so that I can self-infuse and just get a bunch of these self-infused onto the floor. But for now, I am just going to Hellvent it. The earlier I find this, the better. I say we just go to Shardville. I feel like I'm pretty confident in this. Oh, interesting. And so Conduit is just not a path anymore, it looks like. Withering Monument. That's interesting. I'm gonna miss Conduit. I feel like Conduit was a pretty unique path. Does something else take the... So does something else take the place of Conduit? Let me see. I don't know if these are gonna look accurate. So Withering Monument... Yeah, so does Soulguard get a path then? I mean, I like the idea of this path, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of miss Conduit, honestly. I like the changes here. I don't know if I like this one. I think I would rather just Conduit remain, but I guess it's like, I don't know if it really. I don't like the Withering Monument. I think it should just remain Conduit. I don't think this is like. But that's just like my opinion, man. So we'll just go full Chillwind. Why not? It looks like I get a reward for going all three anyway, right? So if you go back, all three, you get 2 damage per stack, so we might as well just go all in there. Not gonna lie though, I had kind of planned that maybe I could get a Conduit stack, but yeah, I didn't realize that Conduit is just removed. And that could be a lot of damage. And I don't really have that much heal. And I'm not preventing much damage, but I could just go bottom floor. Probably not worth this trial. We'll go bottom floor anyway, since this party boy. Nice. Hellvent has already paid off. Though... Oh, god damn it. I am actually so dumb. What in the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't put the fucking unit down. Well, at least we got silence, so it's not going to cost me that much in the end, but... Yeah, that was definitely incredibly... Look at that, 1 sting and everybody's dead. Might need to be scaled back a little bit. I think we could do that. Here's the other one. I'll remember to put it down this time. Nice. There's the Hoarfrost coming in when you need it. So he's just already dead, but might as well give him everything you got, you know. Yeah, this is kind of broken. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I just fade. Maybe still with all of this, Frostbite still isn't good enough for Divinity. I kind of doubt it, though. So Titan's Tooth remains the same, which is fine. It's always been strong. Same with Ice Storm. It's always been strong. Cuddle Hex remains the same, and so does that. I never really use that, so I don't know. I feel like maybe a health upgrade could be due for Cuddle Hex. Well, without any offering, it's probably no Conduit chance. Even though it's a Frostbite card, we're probably not going to take Titan's Tooth. I could take Ice Storm, I guess. Even that is a little bit iffy. I don't know if it's better than like what I have in my deck already. We could maybe add damage to it, though. Just trying to think if it's worth adding. I'd rather just have the cards I already have. Like, Root Seed is honestly probably just better than Ice Storm here, unless I'm going to get Piercing on it. I don't know, I guess I could take it speculatively. I do have a magic coming up. And Snare remains the same. I could even see this one warranting a nerf to 1 cost. Or just, if it's going to be 0 cost, maybe removing the draw component. It honestly is kind of OP. See, I'm surprised that... I would like to see Invigorating brought back to 0, because you look here and it's like, why would I ever take Invigorating Solution over Preserved Thorns? Or even just redoing these cards in some way. It's like they're so just redundant with one another, but Preserved Thorns is just the better version of it, right? I would take Ensnare. I'm so confident that in the power level of this deck to clear everything that, like, the Preserved Thorns just spikes that even more. Like, honestly, if my deck ends up being mostly Stings, that's a powerful deck. Let's go this way. Take a look here, hold over. Take a look here. 30 power and intrinsic. Oh my god. This is a deck. I wouldn't be opposed to intrinsicing like this, maybe. Although honestly, I wouldn't also not be opposed to holding it over. I would actually intrinsic the Preserved Thorns, maybe. Do I really need to? It would help me dig through the deck. Yeah, I like it. And let's put the holdover, I think, just on my spell chained card here. Just get stats is fine. Emberstone here, probably? Or here, since I'm starting with it, but probably here. Oh, it's a consume now, though. So maybe Hoarfrost is actually pretty well balanced. I didn't realize it was consume. It's a very powerful one-off. I like this change a lot. I don't know though. What do we just get this down maybe then? I should have just done the Preserved Thorns. I don't know what I'm doing. This is fine. Reroll. This is an interesting double stack. I mean, that's pretty powerful. So is that, though. I mean, we're looking at flying kills with that, but I think it's already basically so powerful. I don't mind the double stack here, I guess. That's pretty powerful. I guess I will bring this down since it's in my opener, and let's put the +10 there. Yeah, that's all pretty good stuff. And well, why not? Why not? Now, I don't know that I want to infuse them yet. I could wait till here to do that. We got a Hellvent. Merchant of Steel have no slots. I do go with a Caverns and a Vortex. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to wait on the Engage Pact. I know I could run into Stealth Boss. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be fine there. Let's just remove some Stewards. We don't want them. Much like Jon Snow, we didn't want it. We're not spending money, so we can just... We're not spending money since we're going to the Hellvent, so yeah. Just get them all out of there. Heaven's Seal is just meaning we go top floor. That's all that really means. And we'll kill everything top anyway. We start with that on holdover. I think I do like this cost reduction. We didn't need it here, but it's entirely not out of the question that we may have, right? And we'll just do this. They're Heaven Sealed, so... Okay. Nice. With bow, bice. Alright, we get one of them. Should actually be giving stats here for the health. For your health. I don't know. Oops, we fucked that up. Definitely Ember upgrade next. Yeah, I think this could be scaled back a little. If I could get a point, even though I get so much, I get the double Frostbite in rank 3, I might still be open to whatever you call it, the spell weakness path. Because that would be nice to just get a flat spell weakness across the board. Okay, that's a little bit broken. At the end of the turn, I guess. There we go. Yes, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna take. I was gonna take an Ember upgrade. I might. Oh, yeah, I got a Pyrogrow here. Don't need it now. I can take another Pip upgrade, and this is gonna be the stupidest deck. Oh, I love it. Alright, you will go into here. I mean, I will say this is pretty fun. 30 power here or there? Kind of need to... I mean, honestly, I might just try it here or here. I actually will put it here. And let's just get rid of this Crypt Builder. It's really not... Like, without offering and no conduit chance, their Crypt Builder kind of loses value, I would say, in Tethys. It's like you basically have to get offering token for it to make much sense. And then we'll Hellvent that. We're going way... I'm going to just go above 200 shards this run. Incant here is fine. Like, what I can do is just play some of this other stuff out, and we'll be fine for it. So, like, we can do this, and then this doesn't really, you know, do much bad for me there. Alright, we're just gonna put both of them down. And we can still have this. We should probably just do it there. I do need to play that out at some point. Good silence. Oop. This would be a good one to permafrost. So on the very last turn, I'll have to deal with another incant thing, but that's fine. Oh, this is kind of broken. I feel like this needs to be combined with a buff to the enemy waves or something, because this is like pretty powerful. I might hold the ice storm here, and who knows, I might need it. So that incant came back way sooner than I thought it would. Well, that kind of sucks. You know what? Let's just do this. I don't need to play... I'm fine just getting the incant increased on these other cards, and I'll just do this. There we go. Let's get that out of there. Easy peasy. Guess I should have put some health back there, but it doesn't look like it's going to end up mattering. I could permafrost this. And then blast this bastard. Not too hard. Got him up to 400 some Frostbite. We could have got more if we waited on that. So, did Ancient Synergy? I can't remember. This is how it always was, right? Yeah, it looks about like it always has been. Which is fine. It's a really powerful card. Custodian. Interesting that it didn't really get an upgrade. I guess the Essence at least did. But it's a weird Essence, right? Because it's like, shouldn't it have 15 health extra by default if that's the Essence? I still think it would be bad in both cases, honestly. So I don't think Wildwood is like any more takeable than it was. And Unleash is still fine. You could probably nerf the card again. I guess I could probably take an Unleash. I could also take an Ancient Synergy. Kinda. I'd have to get the cost down, which could happen there, right? I think I might just prefer an Unleash. I don't know. I probably don't need to take that pip upgrade, honestly. Maybe draw, or maybe Ember is better. Fuck it. Let's go full stupid. We'll go full stupid mode here. We're getting double incants and all that. It's just pretty hilarious. Ooh, -2. Wish I took that one card now. Well, definitely Thorn Casing. -2 could go there. That's not too bad. Could go there as well. I think I like it here. Intrinsic here. Kind of hurts. It's pretty good to combo with the Preserved Thorns. We should wait until we can Hellvent the current. I mean, I could just put the Steward in, and then that's counting as a removal. Maybe. None of this is all that good. And I could do Coals and then do a bottom floor setup, but I doubt I want to do that. Well, we're not really going to make use of Firestone Housing. Cursed Vines could be okay. I think I prefer Tethys Scales. I'd take them both if I could, but yeah, let's just do this. I don't need to do the. I mean, we're at Shardville, but let's be reasonable, right? Let's be reasonable. Yeah, this just kind of makes sense, right? Get that extra Frostbite 2 per stack. This is going to be ridiculous. Well, we might as well throw these in down here. Perfect. Greed? Sure. I mean, I think we want to hold out here for a better spell, right? We could just do that. I mean, this is... it's okay. I don't think we do it there, though. I think we can find better. For instance, this. We can get both these guys down this turn as well. Boom. 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 Too short there from killing it, but that's fine. We can always heal back. Let's get that out of there. Do this, I think. This is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Alright, we'll do that. I'm actually going to do this, because I can just flat kill everything, because I'm doing 2 damage on whatever per turn. We'll do that. And that is pretty much all she wrote. I guess I should have put those stings down here, huh? That went from 100, only 100 to now nearly dead from 1 incant. Guess we could do that. I'm disappointed that they killed my Vine Mother, though. But granted, on 200 shards, that guy does, 7 times what a living armor does. Crystalline Seeds didn't get any changes. Urchin Spine's got a change. It increased in Ember, but just does more. It seems like it's even more powerful. I feel like this card didn't need a buff, though. And Preserve remains the same. I mean, I'm kind of inclined maybe to take the Urchin Spines. No need of the Preserve, but definitely Crystalline Seeds or Urchin Spines gets taken here. I don't know. I might as well just take the Urchin Spines. That's just pretty powerful. Edge Prior didn't get changed? Oh, okay, they apply regen. I mean, that's... I don't know. I feel like it still needs base stats. Like... It's an upgrade, but I just can't ever see myself using this Edge Prior still. Maybe it combines with the what do you call it? This card really didn't get changed, Spreading Spores? I would have thought this card would be like prime candidate to get changed. Maybe he's still in the process of doing Awoken, because there's a few cards that are just a little odd to me that they haven't been changed. But, yeah, I feel like this one should at least heal for 2. Focus growth remains the same. I could maybe take a focus growth. It's probably worth it. Alright. So right now, my pip is already taken up by these glacial seals. Like, I could still Hellvent, I guess, you know, another... Well, what I could do is Hellvent the other glacial seal and put it into itself. That seems honestly probably not worth it. Like, I should probably just Hellvent a spell that's good or something. Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty ridiculous. And we get the -2. Found my Hellvent. And might as well do this one too. That? Sure. Alright, we are at 225 shards. Could do a lost luggage. Rules of containment might oddly be pretty good. Then again, I could just take lost luggage and firebox. Either way, let's get that down for sure. That might be okay. Double stack. If this was consumer moved, maybe. I don't think that's necessarily, as a one and done, I don't think it's necessarily worth it to me to do that. I think I like always playing this, or maybe just always playing that. I don't know. Probably just always playing that. And we could put a 10 on that as well. I'm not removing any cards, that's for sure. I think we can do maybe just something else. Lightstone casing. Well, a little late for that. Is it though? I could double stack this. Actually, I couldn't afford that, could I? Yeah, I couldn't afford that. Hell's Banners is probably fine. And the Hellvent will go here. Okay. 235 shards. I've never been more confident in my life in a Vine Mother Glacial Seal Tethys run, or Chillwind Tethys run. Alright, you will get in the mix. And we will do this as much as possible. Alright, now we're just waiting on Hoarfrost Effigy. Damn it, where's that other one? Well, so much for Hell's Banners. Can do that. I may as well do this. We could do this, actually. And we're probably never going to be able to actually hit any spell damage on that boss, so this is fine. Alright, we can definitely finish the fight here once we apply all this Frostbite. Can do that is all she wrote. Flying kill achieved. Now I can just permafrost those hoarfrosts and probably get a flying kill on the right turn here. I will say though, top floor maybe a little iffy. Might want to go bottom floor considering, yeah, it's just no choice, right? So we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do this, that. Every single one of these is gonna die. I mean, we might be a little bit of a hurt locker here. Alright, I need heals. I need one of my 3 glacial seals to show the fuck up. Dude, how come I can never pull a Hell's Banners off other than turn 1? It's kind of stupid, right? Alright, well, we'll do that. I'm gonna try to permafrost those if I can. I mean, they'll die. Okay, we get 1 permafrosted. So Hell's Banner's just never once getting to work with those. I guess that's fine. Do that. And our draw order kind of sucked here. I guess we'll just do it like this. 120, yeah. Just gonna try to keep drawing here. Well, we should be fine to kill the backliners here. Well, that's kind of fucking annoying. I don't know. We might be a bit fucked here. I'm just going to hold this for relentless. Just pretty bad draw orders kind of fucked us pretty hard here. Like, I am not drawing well at all. Getting like any spell weakness either with the Tethys scales is kind of shitty. Definitely some bad fucking draw orders here. Well, at least we got both them permafrosted. Interesting. Just doing that to sap him a bit. Unleash, thanks for finally showing up. Way too late, buddy. Way too late. Alright, we are keeping this alive just barely. But without any heals coming up, it's looking very fucking dire. Shit, man. Well, I guess we're gonna lose this one. I needed to have one of these alive for the round coming up here. We almost made it. I mean, I went to stupid shard lengths here. We probably would have been better going mid. Trying to think. I mean, I can't even... Well, we'll just have to do everything we can here. We're just going to have to go 100%. Now we go here. That's the best we could do. Spell weakness 4. I mean, maybe if I drew into Crypt Builder here or something, but... let's see, I could knock one off here. I'm gonna do that. That's a pretty good amount. Well, it was a valiant effort. So, I let my hubris get to me here. I talked shit and I got hit. That's basically what happened. I talked shit and I got hit. Can you blame me? So, it does turn out, hilariously enough, I'm going this whole run just saying how easy these Frostbite changes are. And I have all the Frostbite in the world. Turns out you still can't rely on it to kill Divinity. Pretty telling, right, about what they've done with Frostbite to Divinity. Because I mean, I stomped that entire run, no issues whatsoever. And I still lost to Divinity. But, you know, so... Realistically, there's a million ways I could have won that run, right? Like, I could have not gone to 235 shards. I could have taken actual units instead of this stupid meme Glacial Seal build. You know... Vine Mother, I mean, this was pretty useless. You know, we could have just had a Husk Hermit. We could have, instead of, like, going into Hoarfrost, which really did nothing for us, right? So it's interesting that Hoarfrost still, in the context of trying to beat Divinity, kind of sucks. I mean, it's obviously a huge upgrade to the card, but it is just interesting that I mean, how it doesn't get much better for a Frostbite deck, right? And all that Frostbite hardly did anything to Divinity. The Purify is just brutal. So, I would say, I guess I like the changes. It just makes it so, you know, Frostbite is just this very strong thing throughout the game, but it still doesn't do much on Divinity, so... I would say it's not necessarily imbalanced, the changes. You know, there's enough things that are super strong that I don't even know where I was going with that. So on and so forth. I also fucked that ice storm turn up, didn't I? Like I didn't break enough spell shield. I don't know. I'm pretty tired, but yeah, I do like Glacial Seal now though. It's like pretty nice as a I guess it costs one, and I like that you can really clear out the floors, the squishies with it, though I will say that 2 damage to enemy probably doesn't, unless you go all in like I did there with the Glacial Seal. By divinity, it's still not going to clear the units out before they attack you, so I think it is balanced. I think it's actually a pretty good unit now, but it's not overpowered. Even though it was overpowered for everything until divinity. I mean, you could claim the same in Vanilla Umbra, right? Vanilla Umbra, if you go all in on their stuff, their morsel stuff, you'll have a good time until divinity, so actually, all things considered, I think this is pretty balanced. I think Hoarfrost is also pretty balanced now. It's just a nice card to have, but it's not overpowered by any means. I think Vine Mother needs a change. But I like the Husk Hermit. I would definitely play around with the actual Husk Hermit unit. And what else? We got Energy Siphon might be OP now, I'm thinking. It's not brutally overpowered, but I'll have to play around with it. I don't know, it's not that overpowered, right? I think it's a good change. I think it's a good change. That didn't have any changes. That didn't have any changes. That didn't have any changes. No changes, no changes, no changes. Root Seeds. I don't know if... I mean, that... Root Seeds was already so powerful. I like it, I guess. Like, it'd be nice to be able to spam that on, like, Steel Singer and Awoken Hollow. Though I still don't know that Root Seeds needed a buff. Unleash didn't change. The Urchin Spines one is interesting. Yeah, I'll have to keep playing around with it. I do like the Frozen Lance change. Still, I think it's not a super strong starter card, but I do like that change. It makes it have potential to do things, right? You could do some shenanigans with spell damage gaining type cards and essences, like this. You saw the Slay with Siliphyte. Yeah, we'll have to keep playing around with it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It's nice to have these changes, but man, Frostbite still sucks. That's all against divinity. Interesting. Well, anyway, I'll just, my tail's between my legs. I'll walk away now. Peace.